What's going on, everybody? My name is Nedia. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we explored every last nook and cranny of this cave behind Pyrite Town in the search of Mirror B. Coming to the very last place we haven't been is this other cave entrance. Only one way to find out if Mirror B's in there is to go in. Judging by the music in those Ludicolo, look who we found. Man, he has got the moves, I'll tell you what. Yeah, whoa, it's about time, darlings. I'm so frightfully tired of waiting for you. Stop the music. Oh, he single framed, he can move so fast, he single framed animation back to his standing position. Oh, you kept me waiting for so long, I decided to work up a little perspiration. Whoa-ho-ho. But, you have been busy being naughty and messing up our plans. It is oh so close to everything to turn out just right, just the way we'd hoped. But I can salvage our plan by beating you, little man. And so, there's time for one last frantic dance before the grand finale. Let the music play. With potentially the greatest battle theme in the entire Pokemon series, one of them would argue, and the greatest afro in the Pokemon series, Cypher Admin Mirror B would like to battle. Cypher Admin Mirror B is sending out 2 Ludicolo. Now, here's the deal. On screen right now, you should see exactly what stats, you should see exactly what moves and what abilities these Ludicolo have. I don't have the desire straight up to memorize and recite what all these guys have. So instead, I'm going to be spending that time that I'd normally sitting here reciting what moves and abilities each of these Ludicolo have to talk about his strategy. So his strategy, as you're about to see, and you can see by their abilities, is that his strategy is going to be walling you out with Rain Dance. Half of these Ludicolo have Rain Dish, half of them have Swift Swim. Swift Swim up speed in Rain, Rain Dish heals in Rain. So this one right here obviously has Rain Dish. And the other one has Swift Swim. So this is basically his strategy, is to just keep rain, keep the rain coming, and half of them will wall you out, half of them will try to beat you. His other Pokemon that we'll see later have other moves that are affected by rain, and he's basically just going to use the rain to his advantage to basically make that his whole strategy. That's his whole game plan. Now, rain, besides affecting these Ludicolo, can also affect your Pokemon. Rain will up the power of Water-type moves, it will lower the power of Fire-type moves, and it also makes the move Thunder 100% accurate. As you can see, it also affects moves like Rain Dish, and in future games, moves like Hydration and Dry Skin are also affected by rain. Otherwise, I'm just going to go and keep going. You tried to attack my normal-type Swablu with Astonish. Off screen, if you wasn't obvious, I switched around my team. I put Espeon up front because I just want some big damage to try to get these Ludicolo off the field as much as possible. And I'm using Swablu, of course. I also healed up. A lot of his Ludicolo are also going to have healing attacks as well, like moves like Leech Seed and Mega Drain. And they will just constantly be healing themselves with both Rain Dish and those attacks. So they're going to be very hard to take down. On top of this, Ludicolo is a very defensive Pokemon. On top of this, Ludicolo is a very defensive Pokemon, has very good defensive stats, but typically special defense, and only has a few weaknesses that I could name. Only weak to Flying, Poison, and Bug, and resists or is neutral to a lot of stuff. And unless you picked up that Quillfish, and have a poison move on it, or picked up that Noctowl, or maybe even that Skiploom, you're not going to have any of those moves up to this point. Just straight up, you're not going to. So this is actually a pretty challenging fight this early on, just because of the way, it's designed and just the Pokemon Mirror B is using. He even throws his Pokeball with swag. God, Mirror B is just such a good character. I I wish. It sucks that they made him, um... It sucks that they made him not, as prominent in the sequel, because he's one of my favorite Pokemon characters of all time. And like I said, this battle theme, it's just so incredible. You could hear it in the background now. I might lower my voice in this particular part just so you can hear the background audio. We can go look it up. It's on YouTube. I'm going to play a different strategy this turn. I'm going to have Espeon use Reflect to show off that, pretty sure it's been shut off before, but just to graze our defense for a turn. And normally I wouldn't do this, but I actually went ahead and healed Swablu, because I want Swablu to get the experience that, because Misdreavus and Croconaw basically went through the entirety of this past area, and so I want Swablu to be able to catch up with them on levels, and so I'm just going to keep battling with them as much as possible. Here comes the Rain Dance again. Even his Ludicolo are dancing to the beat. It's just so hard not... I'm even like tapping my foot right now while doing this battle. Like, it's just so hard not to like tap your foot and start moving and grooving when you hear this song. It's just... I love this song, and I just love Mirror B in general. He's just so flamboyant and so cool, and oh man, his outfit with the silk, the glasses, his dance moves, the music, just everything about Mirror B is just incredible. Mirror B, Nintendo, I hope you bring Mirror B back in a future game, even if it's just a cameo or something. Please bring Mirror B back, because the world's a better place with more Mirror B in it. Let's be real here. So this one Ludicolo used Dive. Dive is a move that takes 2 turns because the Pokemon dives underwater and then comes back up. Which one is underwater? Okay, so that one's the one that's underwater. So let's do this. And let's do this. You keep trying to attack my normal type with a... Oh, I got that wrong. Oops. You keep trying to attack... Frick. You keep trying to attack my normal type with a ghost type move, but it didn't matter because Dive just went ahead and knocked out Swablu there. Misdreavus, get in here. Will Misdreavus be able to go one battle going to hyper mode? Only time will tell. As you're seeing right now, this fight is not that difficult. They don't have that good of attacking moves, all things considered, and they don't have that good of attacking moves. This fight is about endurance. It's about having stronger Pokemon than he is willing to withstand, and just putting up with his Leaf Seed, Rain Dish shenanigans, his Swift Swim shenanigans, all that stuff. It's just about withstanding him. If you picked that's the evolution. If you picked Bayleaf at the beginning, Bayleaf's actually pretty good for this fight because it resists a lot of the attacks that these Ludicolo have. So Bayleaf might be a good choice if you've maybe played this game before and are struggling with this fight, or if you're watching this now and are struggling with this fight. Let's go and do this because I know it'll knock it out, and then we'll use Shadow Ball on this one because I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure if it would knock it out otherwise. They even dance when they're going down. The Ludicolo truly do not stop dancing. Sudowoodo is Mirror B's shadow Pokemon. Sudowoodo is a pure rock type, an interesting type. Pure rock types are usually pretty good defensively and offensively. However, they have some caveats. Pure rock type has a lot of weaknesses that are pretty common in this game. Types like water and grass are going to give you some trouble because Sudowoodo. Types like water and grass are going to give you some trouble because Sudowoodo is weak to them. Sudowoodo has some decent attacking stats. Has a decent attack stat. It doesn't learn the greatest moves because a lot of the really good rock type moves don't exist at this point in the series. like Stone Edge and stuff like that, but it's not terrible. It's pretty slow. It's pretty bulky. It's definitely not the worst thing out there. There aren't a ton of other rock types in this game. However, if you are planning on using this or any other rock type, it's coming with the Heartstone. So you might want to take advantage of that if you're interested. But yeah, Sudowoodo, it's definitely not bad. It's pretty bulky, can take hits well, but it is very slow, has a lot of weaknesses. So it just has some caveats to use, and just know that it isn't the strongest thing out there just because of the type, just because of its type and its moves. One thing to note about Sudowoodo is that its abilities, it can have either Sturdy or Rockhead. Rockhead is the one I would 100% recommend because it's... it prevents recoil damage, which is very good, especially if you're using it as a Shadow Pokemon. You want to use Shadow Rush a lot because it will actually get pretty good damage of Shadow Rush because it has a good attack stat. And it won't take... Whoa, that was close. And it won't take any recoil damage. This one does not have Rockhead, as you're seeing right here. And Sturdy, this is before Sturdy got its buff in Gen 5, where it prevents getting knocked out at all. In this game, Sturdy simply just prevents the use of one-hit KO moves, period, like Sheer Cold and Fissure. So, let's go through a Snag Ball. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. And truly the saddest moment of our day. The music has to end. I can't keep up with the tempo. Oh no, no. The Ludicolo even continued dancing after they lost and are fainted. They are truly unstoppable. How dare you? Don't you dare think you'll get away with our latest outrage. One of these days, I will take great pleasure in kicking you about with my elegant dance moves. Oh, and I'm not giving up our Shadow Pokemon plan. Let's go. Escape! And he Naruto runs out. And Ludicolo dances in a conga line after him. Wes, do you see those cries? It must be Plusle. Man, really? You knew the Pokemon's cries just from hearing it? That's pretty impressive, actually. One thing to note is that if you were to fail catching Mirabee Sudowoodo, you will have another chance later. TM45, I think, is attract... no, it's Snatch, which Espeon or Umbreon already has, so I don't know why you would want that. Oh, well. Oh, TM45 is Attract, but that wasn't TM45, that was TM49. I'm stupid. Standing here in the spotlight like Mr. Jones, we have... Kyun. Wes, Plusle. Wes, you're safe. Oh, and Plusle. Mirabee got away, but things go back to normal here. King, I don't know what to say. That Plusle's got hops. Forget it, Silva. We're all unharmed. That's good enough. Even that Mirabee's been driven out thanks to Wes. What's that, Plusle? Feeling hungry out of relief? Wahaha. Okay, Wes. Let's quit this moldy cavern and quick. There were items in there I didn't get. Wait, a great deal. Sincerely, thank you. If you were even a bit later, Plusle could have been made into a Shadow Pokemon. That's horrible. I'm glad everything's fine, Papa. And Plusle, too. Kyun. What's the matter, Plusle? Oh, you want to... Okay, I understand. Wes, could you take my Plusle with you? Plusle is saying it wants to help you, too. Yes, that's right. You can let those criminals get away with it. We can't let those criminals get away with it. That's amazing. We've got a cute and brave addition to our party. Yeah, about that. Wes, I'm counting on you. Plusle is transferring to the PC. Yeah, and that's where you're going to stay, because Plusle is pathetic. I intend to investigate the blah, 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 blah. As soon as I discover anything, I will be in touch. Which reminds me, I need your PDA number. Perfect, I'll get in touch as soon as we discover anything. What does it say, Silva? Deep beneath this town is something called the Under. Mirabee's mom may have been smuggling Shadow Pokemon in from there. I'm going to do a little digging in the underground town of the Under. Big people, please be nice to Plusle. Yeah, alright. So, there were items in that cave that I forgot to get. So, I'm going to go run back in and try to get them. But before I do any of that, actually, while I'm doing that, I would like to explain to you why Plusle sucks. Plusle is the very definition of wasted potential. Plusle has an ability called Minus. Plusle's ability Minus makes it to where if it's with a Pokemon that has the ability Plus, it will do better. It was a Pokemon made specifically for double battles. There were quite a few of those in Gen 3, now that I'm thinking about it. That, Volbeat, Illumise, Solrock, Lunatone, but Plusle is the only one in this game filled with double battles that is actually in this game. And like I said, it has an ability to where if it were to be with the Pokemon that had its partner ability, it would be stronger in battle. The problem here, Minun is not in this game. There is not a single obtainable Minun in the entirety of this adventure, and it sucks because that could have been a really interesting strategy, and it could have made Plusle actually like viable in a game for once, because you could have still used it. You would have been having double electric types on your team, but it would have made it actually worth something. On top of that, Plusle's stats are just nothing to write home about, and also it's level 13. Our Pokemon are already in the 30s, so you're going to be doing some hefty grinding or waiting to use it straight up, because there's an item we get later that makes leveling up Pokemon easier. But you're not getting that right away. It's going to be a hot second before you get that. So straight up, I think Plusle is my only straight up don't recommend in this entire game, just because of all those reasons. Hey YouTube audience, don't let me forget that I have to take a shower tonight. This guy right here, we're going to come back to later. I'm interested in these items right here. We're not going to worry about him. You actually want to talk to him in order to do whatever he has. Purification of Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon are fighting machines created by opening the door to their heart, closing the door to their heart. The process of restoring a Shadow Pokemon back to its original state is known as purification. I just unplugged my headphones. Exactly how a Shadow Pokemon is purified is unclear, but there seem to be several causes. We must eliminate reaction to these factors and create Shadow Pokemon that will never revert back to their original purified form. And over here, this box, the Macho Brace. That will lower a Pokemon's speed but promotes growth. That'll raise a Pokemon's EVs and its attacking stats, but will lower its EV and speed. Anyways, I will meet you guys back outside the building. Back outside the building in Pyrite Town, we want to head over here. Out to the hotel, but we would actually like to head over here. I believe it's in this building. No, this is Duking's building. What am I talking about? We want to head to the police station, wherever that is. It's right here. We want to head in here into the police station. No, this is not the police station. Oh my god, I cannot find this police station. It's the building right next to it. We want to head in here. Boing, 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 boing. Whoa, I'm sorry, Chief, there's a big news. You see Chief Mir being the underlings of the town. Huh, Chief? You're not the chief. I beg your pardon? I'm here, Johnson. That story isn't new. I've heard about it over and over already. Oh, Chief, there you are. You're such a kidder. Ahaha. You two have sure done it. I just got word from one of Duking's people. So you wiped out Mirabee and his gang. Thank you. On behalf of our whole town, I want to thank you too. But there's also bad news. Disaster's headquarters warned that there is a mysterious organization that is plotting world domination. I don't know if there's any connection to Mirabee, but you should be careful. Don't do anything reckless. Come up here. What do you have to say? Can I talk to you? I can't talk to you. Don't even unlock this door. There's a shiny on the table, though. Oh, well, we can unlock the door now. And check out who's in this cell. I cannot talk right now. You can tell us obvious lies, but we're still not going to leave this safe place. Yes, let's just go ahead and let out two evildoers. Mirabee took a loss of you? Come on, how am I supposed to believe that? What? Mirabee left town? Are you kidding me? We can now unlock all of these jail cells, actually. Nothing in this cell right here. What about this one up here? What about this one up here? Hey, what? Oh, wow, thanks. You're letting us loose? Hey, I don't know what character you are, but thanks. See ya. Okay. And they left something on the table. TM46. I don't remember which one that is. Thief. Okay, so now we have both Thief and Snatch. So if you wanted to teach your Umbreon Thief, then there you go. Did you say anything, Johnson? Pretty sure that Mirror B hightailed out of fear. Hightailed out of fear over fear of me. What did it say? What did it say, Fortune Teller? I think your name is Fatine? Yeah. I might be imagining, but the town's airs feel somewhat less dirty, but not all as well. I can feel the presence of a black aura coming from Shadow Pokemon. Wow, Fatine, nothing escapes your notice. There was but nothing that leads me to the future of my fortune telling. The key to freeing Pokemon from that black aura is in the north. Up north, that's where my grandpa lives too. Oh no, I forgot. I was on my way to visit Grandpa. He lives in a Git village. That's north of here. Whoa. That being north may be no more coincidence. Your answer may be there. Oh, my grandpa was a famous trainer when he was young. I feel my grandpa could know something. Let's go see him, Wes. Well, we have our next objective. If we were to go ahead and exit out and go to the world map, you see a Git village. That's where we're heading next time. If you like this part, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys then. Peace.